Alhamdulillah, salatu wassalamu ala Rasulillah. Okay, so far we understand that there are 8 categories of nouns that are mabni. Okay, we talked about 8 categories of nouns that are mabni. Okay, and this is the mother list of 8 categories of nouns that are mabni. Last time we talked about damair, which are the personal pronouns. Okay, and we talked about how damairs can be baris, damiru barizun, which is visible, and damiru mustatirun, which are hidden or implied, invisible damir. The ones that are visible, damirul baris, they could be a damirul munfasil or damirul muttasil, detached, attached, and we talked about how huwa, huma, hum, etc. All of that stuff. So we talked about the first category of the nouns, aqsam asma al mabniya that are mabni, all the categories of mabni nouns. The second category of mabni nouns, the next four are all asma, right? Asma al-mawsula, asma al-ishara, asma al-af'al, asma al-awsat. Asma al-mawsula, asma al-ishara, asma al-af'al, asma al-awsat. We're going to talk now about asma al-mawsula. These are the relative pronouns, allazi, allazani, and allati, allatani, those type of stuff, okay? That's what we're going to talk about today. So here it is. So Asma'ul Mawsula, example of this is Alladhi is the example of this, and Ism Mawsula singular is Ism Ma'rifa is noun. So what happens when the Ism Mawsula comes like this, Allazi over here, for example, or one of them comes over here, it is immediately followed by a sentence, okay? And this sentence is usually a jumla khabariya, okay? It's a jumlatun khabariyatun, khabariyatun, okay? Which has with the ma'a, with which has, okay, uh, which has, it must have a damir in it, okay? Okay, it must have a damir in it. Okay, it must have a damir in it. Okay, and this damir refers back to the ism mawsula. Okay, this damir refers back to ism mawsula, and this damir is called aidun. Okay, aidun. Aidun is just like the return, right? That's terrible handwriting, of course. So this damir is known as aidun. A E dun, like this, and it refers back to ism mawsula. Okay, so this damir is called a'idun, and it refers back to ism mawsula over here. So and then you understand the meaning of what it's saying. So maybe it's best to take an example, uh, uh, if we can. Uh, جاء الذي here example. Let's just do this example, okay? The example is جاء الذي, okay? جاء الذي جاء الذي نصرك نصرك. Okay, so here's the sentence here, okay? So this here ism mawsula right here, okay, is ism mawsula. So that is ism mawsul, okay? All right. So and then nasaraka is actually a verbal sentence, okay? Fa'il and fa'il. So nasara is here fa'il plus fa'il. Now the fa'il here is hidden, okay? It's damir muttasir, okay? Damir mustatir, which is damir mustatir, mustatir, which is a hidden. It is a hidden damir. What's the hidden damir? This is huwa. Okay, damir mustatir, which is huwa. Okay, so that's hidden. So nasara is one of the. Remember in fi'l madi, when there are two sighas that have the damir mustatir, and there's nasara, 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 nasarat, nasara, and nasarat, nasarat. These are the two that have damir mustatir. So this is fa'il wa fa'il, which is damir mustatir, and this is maf'ul bihi. The ka is actually maf'ul bihi. مفعول به فعل فاعل مفعول. Okay, so فعل فاعل مفعول. Okay, and all together this is جملة نصرك فعلية خبرية. It's a جملة فعلية خبرية. Okay, so and here is also جاء, which is فعل وفاعل. Okay, this whole thing is فعل وفاعل. Okay, and the whole thing over here الذي نصرك is مفعول for this one, and all together they make jumla khabariya, jumla fi'liya khabariya. Okay, so that's how, that's at least that's how I see this. Ja'a allazi nasaraka. Okay, so this whole thing is maf'ul. So that's what it means. And among this, what is the so this is the silla over here. Sorry. So this is ism mawsul, and this is the silla, silatun. Okay, got it? That's the sila. Okay, so small sila, but it's sila. But what's the damir that is a'id? Okay, the damir that's a'id is over here. Is hidden. Damir mustatir that's hidden. This is the a'id, which is which is hidden, right? The one that helps you, right? Huwa. That's the a'id that's referring to ism mawsula. So that's that. Okay. So that's what we mean by ism mawsula is followed by a jumla khabariya, either ismiya khabariya, which must have a damir in it, either bariz or mustatir, and that damir is the ayat which refers back to this mawsul. Okay, this is whole thing here. Of course, this whole thing is called the sila. Okay, so that's basically the construction of relative pronouns, how they are used. Okay, now relative pronouns are for men, and there are for women. Okay, so it's easy peasy list over here, not that difficult to memorize. Okay, let's talk about the list of men. So allazi. Okay, so this is Allah, allazi. Here it is. Okay, that's one. So that's for wahid. And then there's al lazani. Al-Lazani, and then Al-Lazaini, Al-Lazi, Al-Lazani, Al-Lazaini, Al-Lazina. Okay, Al-Lazina. Okay, so now this is for wahid. So this is for wahid, singular, and this is for tasniya, tasniya. Wahid, tasniya, and jam'a. Wahid, tasniya, jam'a. Okay, so so this you have to like memorize. Okay, Allazi, Allazani, Allazina, Allazani, Allazina, Allazaini. I made a mistake here, and it's actually good I did that. That is actually good. Allazi, Allazani, Allazaini, Allazina. So this is dual. So this is in the state of rafa, and this is in the state of nasab and state of jar. Okay, so this is in a state of rafa. Okay, so alladhi, allazani, alladhaini. It changes in a state of now remember these are mabni. Okay, these are mabni, but they change slightly in the tasniya state. Okay, allazi, allazani, allazaini. In a rafa state, allazani hai, and in a nasab and jar state, allazaini, and in a jama state, alladina. Okay, so this is for asma al mawsula lil muzakkar. Okay, so this is asma al mawsula lil muzakkar. Okay, asma al mawsula lil muzakkar. Okay, that is the for men. And, maybe we could write that like in blue or something. Okay, small mawsul al muzakkar. Okay, we'll write that in blue because boys like blue, right? Let me check and let's see how that looks. This is al asma al mawsula. Okay, asma al mawsula uh, lil muzakkar. Okay, for men. Okay, right here. And then how about for women? Let's just put that like in nice pink. Okay, al-lazid wal-wahid allati. Okay, this is like Allah allati. There's dots here. Allati. That's for singular. Allatani. Allatani. So there are two. Allatani. 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 Okay. Alright. Allati, allatani, allatani. And Jama is a little interesting. There are two Jamas, okay? So, and the Jamas are Allati, Al, Allati, okay? Allati and Allawati, Allawati, Allawati. Okay, now look, okay? So, this here again is in a nasab or jar form. Okay, this is nasab and jar form, and this jama has three. There are three in jamas. Okay, so this is wahid for men and wahid for women, and tasniya for men, tasniya for women, and jama for men and jama for women. Now there are two for jama for women, allati or allawati. Allawati, okay, for Jama. But over here is only one for women. Allatani, this is for Rafa, and Allatani is for Nasab and Jar. Okay, so you have to memorize this table. So واحد. The way you memorize is الذي اللذان اللذين الذين الذي اللذان اللذين الذين التي اللتان اللتين and then اللاتي اللواتي اللاتي اللواتي. There's one more thing to note over here in regards to spelling. There's an extra L in the dual form here for masculine, and there's an extra L dual form for feminine, and also in the Gemma form. So that's just some funky spelling rule that's there over here, and apparently not a mistake. So allazi, allazani, allazaini, allazina, allati, allatani, allataini, allati, allawati. So الذي اللذان اللذين الذين التي اللتان اللتين اللاتي اللواتي. So that's how you memorize the Asma al Mawsula Okay, lil muzakkar, and for muannas over here. So let's write nice muannas over here. So this is asma al mawsula. Okay, asma al mawsula lil muannas. Lil muannas. In ones, okay, for women, okay, that's for women, and this side is for men. So, so that's it. So that's أسماء موصولة للمذكر، أسماء موصولة للمؤنث. الذي، اللذان، اللذين، الذين، التي، اللتان، اللتين، اللاتي، اللواتي. Okay, so you have to memorize those. Okay. In addition to this, though, okay, there are four additional ism mawsula that we have to that we have to know. Okay, there are four additional ism mawsula. The first one is additional relative pronoun. These are additional relative pronouns. Okay, the rest in peace. Okay, the first one is ma and man. This is the first category is ma and man. Okay, and that is that and who, which can also be used that. For example, I brought that. I brought an apple. The one, that one, like that. Or this is the man who. Okay, like this. Okay, these are used for all genders and all numbers. So these are used for all genders and for men and women and singular dual. Okay, so these are for um, all genders and all numbers. So that is singular, dual, and plural, and masculine and feminine. So you can use all of them. The difference is that man is used for intelligent beings. Okay, so man, I think we know the man is used for aqil, zawi uqul, zawi, okay, zawil uqul, okay, possessing aql, and ma is used for غير zawi uqul, okay, so it's غير zawi uqul. Okay, غير ذوي العقول. Okay, ذوي العقل غير ذوي. Okay, so that's important for living things. And aqil are basically mankind, jinns and angels. That's when you use man, and for everything else you use ma. Okay. Example: أحسن إلى أحسن إلى من أحسن إليك. أحسن, show goodness, إلى man, the one who ahsana ilayka. Okay, so like this nice sentence over here is ahsin, ahsin ila. Okay, and then here's this now ism mawsula ila man ahsana, man ahsana ilayka. Okay, be good to the one, to be good to the one who was good to you. Okay, qara'tu ma katabta. Qara'tu, I read what you wrote. Okay, examples that's given. Okay, qara'tu, I read, ma katabta, katabta, I wrote what you wrote. I read what you wrote. Okay, so we got this. So the first category is man and ma. These are additional relative pronouns. The second category is ayu, ayun, and ayatun. Ayun and ayatun. They are generally mu'rabun and in used in idafa. Okay, so so these are usually mu'rab. Okay, this is interesting. They are unlike the mabni, these are not mabni. So these are mu'rab. That means they decline, which is interesting. These are usually mu'rabun, okay, and they're used in idafa and used in idafa, mudaf, mudaf ilayh. Idafatun, okay, idafatun. For example, man min ayyi kitabin, for example, min, okay, ayyi, min ayyi kitabin. Okay, so now look. So this is mudaf here, and this is mudaf ilayh. Ayyi kitabin, which book, right? Which book? So here, his which book, right? So this is also ismu mawsula, okay? Ismu mawsula, but it's used as a mudaf, okay? And look, it's min, for because of the min, it's taking a kasra over there. Min ayyi shay, suggesting that it is a mu'rab. Min ayyi shay. And that's not ayyu kitabin, it's min ayyi kitabin. From which book, okay? Ayyu has the meaning of alladhi. So basically, from which book, okay? Min ayyi kitabin. Ayyatin has the meaning of allati. So basically, this means alladhi, okay, masculine, and this is for allati, feminine, okay, masculine and feminine, okay. Ayyatu bintin, which girl? So the example that's given over here is Ayyatu bintin, okay. Ayyatu bintin, which girls? This is again mudaf mudaf ilayh construction. So this is for feminine, and this is for feminine, and this is for masculine, okay, which basically means which. Okay, these are used ma'rufa and used as idafa. So that's the second category, and then there's a third category, al. Okay, that's interesting. Al, which appears before ism fa'il. Al, which is attached to ism fa'il, which is attached to ism fa'il, the doer. Okay, so ism fa'il and or ism maf'ul, the one that's done upon. So al, either attached to ism fa'il or ism maf'ul, has the effect has the effect of ism mawsula. When it attached to ism fa'il, so it has the effect of ism mawsula, which is relative pronoun. What does that mean? For example, if you use this example over here, ad-darib, ad-daribu, ad-daribu, okay, which means the one that hit. Darib is the person who hits. Alladhi daraba, daraba. You see that? Alladhi daraba. So the one who hit. Okay. Ad-daribu means the one that hit. Alladhi daraba. See how it's acting like alladhi ismu effect of ismu mawsula? The one who hit. Ad-darib, the one that hit. As-sami, the one who hurt. Okay. An-nasir, the one that helped. Alladhi nasara. Okay. An-nasir. An-nasir. Okay. Is alladhi nasara, the one that helped, like that. Okay. So this is al when it is al only when it's with ism fa'il and ism maf'ul. Doers are done upon. And the last category is zu. Okay. Now zu, and according to this particular dialect, okay, and in the Banu Tayda'ib, Banu Tay. Banu Tay. Like this. Banu Tay dot Tay. Banu Tayin. In this Banu Tayin dialect, they use Zu, which is kind of cool, as Ism Mawsula. They use this as Ism Mawsula. As a relative pronoun. Okay, for example, ja'azu darabaka. It's like we said over here in the original, ja'allazi here, right? Example we gave over here. Where is that example? First one. Okay, it's over here, right? Here. Ja'allazi nasaraka. You can say the same the way that the Bani Tay would say. They would say ja'a, the one, zu nasaraka. Nasaraka. They have the same meaning. They use that. And the thing about this is it can be used for singular, dual, plural, masculine, feminine. Okay, so it's very powerful. It's for all genders. Okay, and the same thing. It's very fascinating here, and it is for all genders. Okay, for masculine and feminine, and for all numbers. Okay, it's for singular, dual, or plural. Okay, so this is a very powerful. So like جاء الذي ضربك رأيت الذي ضربك مررت بالذي ضربك. Okay, so all of that would be like جاء ذو ضربك رأيت ذو ضربك مررت بذو ضربك, and this is also mabni. Okay, so there's four special categories. Okay, additional relative pronouns. Okay, so now let's see. جاء الذي أبوك عن. Okay, اسم موصولة and اسم موصولة فاعل. Okay, I get this one. Alright, before I finished, I wanted to analyze this sentence that was given because that sheds light on the wrong way I analyzed the original one over here. So we're going to analyze this one. جاء الذي جاء الذي. Okay, أبوه. جاء الذي أبوه عالي عالم. Okay, so جاء الذي أبوه عالم. Okay, so this is فعل. Okay, so this is فعل. So this is going to be جملة فعلية. Okay, now we have recognized that الذي over here is going to be اسم موصولة. Okay, so this is اسم موصولة. Okay, that means all of this is the sila, right? So in the sila, abuhu is mudaf mudaf ilayh. Mudaf, and this is mudaf ilayhi. Okay, that's mudaf mudaf ilayhi. Okay, and that actually abuhu alimi, this is a mubtada. Okay, mubtadaun, mubtadaun. Okay, that's mubtada. Abuhu alimin, and this is khabar. Okay, this is mubtada, and that's khabar. And mubtada and khabar, this is jumla, this is the together, this is jumla ismiya khabariya. Okay, and together that's the sila. Okay, that's the sila plus ism mawsula. Okay, these two together, sila and ism mawsula, will make the fa'il. Okay, and fa'il and fa'il, let me write this fa'il slightly over here. Is over here. So this is fa'il. This fa'il and fa'il together, okay, they will give you jumla fi'liya khabariya. Okay, okay, so we got this. See, now look, ja'a. This is this is jumla fi'liya coming. So this is fail. We got the fail. Allazi, so the whole thing is going to be fire, okay? So allazi is mawsula. And we know ism mawsul is followed by a sentence. Abuhu is mudaf ilayhi, which is mubtada. Alimun is khabar. So mubtada khabar makes jumla ismiya. Jumla ismiya is the sila. And ism mawsul and the sila together, this makes the fa'il. This is the fa'il. Ja'a, who came? This person came. Allazi abuhu alimun. So that's the fa'il. And fi'l fa'il is jumla fi'l khabariya. With this analysis, I have to correct my original analysis over here, which I did over here, which was slightly faulted over here. Okay, so I said this fi'l and fa'il, that's not fa'il. This is the fi'l allazi. Nasaraka fi'l fa'il. We got this one. This is correct, I believe. And this is together, this is jumla fi'liya. And jumla fi'liya الذي نصرك is actually the fa'il. Fa'il. Okay, that's the fa'il. Okay, it's not the maf'ul. Ja allazi, this one came, that's the fa'il. Okay, so we got this. Alhamdulillah. So, as a review, besides that mistake I did over there, let's just do the review here. Today, here I talked about al-asma al-mawsula. This is relative pronouns. Allazi is the example, and these are they're singular ism mawsula. They're ism ma'rufa. They're ma'rufa. Okay, they come in a sentence like this: ism mawsula, which is followed by a sentence which is called a sila, which is jumla khabriya. Jumla khabriya has a damir in it, and the damir is called the aidun for the ism mawsula. Okay, the one that returns ism mawsula. And here's the faulty analysis of this thingy, which I corrected in the end. And I talked about asma mawsula al-muzakkar, asma mawsula muzakkar, and asma mawsula for muannas. الذي اللذان اللذين الذين التي اللتان اللتين اللاتي اللواتي. You have to memorize. الذي اللذان اللذين الذين التي اللتان اللتين اللاتي اللواتي. Okay, that's that. And then there are four additional categories of relative pronouns, which is ma and man, ayyun, ayyatun, ayyun, ayyatun, and al with ism fa'il and al ism maf'ul, and finally zu, which in the Banu Tay dialect, which is used as ism mawsula for all genders and all numbers. Okay, so that's pretty cool, and that's a summary of this part of this chapter on al-asma'ul mawsula. Inshallah, next time we'll talk about the next category. Salatu wassalamu ala rasulillah walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Salam.